How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. And it is Belgian style stout time in the form of DESTIHL Brewing's Cerise. What is it? How do they put it here? Stout Impériale. So they're going a little bit weird with their name there. Anyway, never had this before. Just saw it today at one of my local bottle shops and decided to pick it up. Why? Two reasons. One, I believe I've only done one DESTIHL review so far. That was their Cerise, which I believe was a Belgian quad. Don't quote me on this, but I think it was a Belgian quad aged in cognac barrels, I believe. And that blew my fucking titties off. So, I wanted to try some more. And saw this today, and number two is this label is fucking fantastic. So, yeah. Previous brewery that blew my titties off, and an awesome fucking label. So, I'm liking what I'm hearing so far. So, let's see. As far as what it says in the bottle, DESTIHL Brewery, Cerise Stout Impériale. Let's see. Support flavor, boycott bland. I guess it's a little thing for theirs. Totally radical chocolate-like aromas mask subtle notes of cherries and oak as a prelude to amped up flavors of rich, bitter, dark chocolate malt combined with tart cherries and oak tannins that most definitely electrify this Belgian-style Imperial Stout. Smooth, silky body and bone-dry finish. 11% alcohol by volume, 81 IBUs. Belgian-style Imperial Stout, aged in oak bourbon barrels with cherries. Yeah, baby. And that's pretty much it. Let's see if we can get a bottle date in this sucker. Not quite sure. Not going to get any light through it. I think we might be able to get something later through the bottle. I do not know. So yeah. No idea. That's it. So, like I said, label-wise, fucking awesome. It's literally if Miami Vice was a fucking beer label. It's cheesy 80s. You got your laser beam kind of graphics and your pink fuck me pumps, and it just reeks of the 80s. I was born in 1976, so the 80s was my fucking jam, yo. So yeah, super excited to give it a whirl. So let's see what the sucker has to offer. Like I said, that Clarice, I'm telling you right now, if you didn't watch that review, go watch it, or don't go watch it and just go buy that fucking beer, because that shit is fucking delicious. I've had limited exposure to DESTIHL. They do get distro in my area, but not crazy. Distro is starting to creep up bigger. I have had their Goza, which was a punny name, just like almost all Gozas are. I forget what it was called. That was really nice. And yesterday I actually had a DESTIHL sour, I think it was raspberry sour, or it could have been, and it was a 3% beer, but it drank like it was like a 7% sour, really nice. So Clarice was fantastic. So really excited to give this a whirl. 2 fingers, a little bit north of dark coffee color, a little bit darker than when I typically like my coffee. Actually now I'm kind of starting to get a little darker on my coffee, so I need to kind of readjust that shit. Infinitely creamy, whipped cream top to it. Pretty neurotic bubbles throughout, and as far as color goes on this, it's dark. So there you go. Belgian Imperial Stout. Expect a little bit of spiciness there. Bourbon barrel aged. Expect a little. Hopefully, we're getting a little bit of char, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of coconut if possible, and cherry. So you expect a little bit of tartness going on. So hopefully we get all those in there, and they're brewed in a way that makes sense. It's going to make sense, I think. I'm getting, right, based off of the nose, what I'm getting is ooh, this is a nice beer. Ooh. If you took a super char, let's say you took, and this is, we're painting a word picture here, I guess. Take a little miniature bourbon barrel. Soak it in bourbon. Okay. Remove the bourbon. The whole thing is charred. So not semi-charred. The whole thing's charred. Soak it with bourbon. Then put a little bit of vanilla bean in there. And then put a little bit of a cordial cherry in there. Let it sit for a little bit. Let it just do its own thing. Then throw the stout in there. Throw your Belgian stout, a little bit of spice going on in the same barrel. Okay. Take that out, and so you're getting what I'm getting is this. If you've ever had a cordial cherry before, imagine that, but with a little touch of vanilla added and a smokiness. That's what that char is. I'm getting a little bit of smokiness from there. So it's like a dark chocolate, a dark baker's chocolate cordial cherry with vanilla and smoked. A smoked cordial cherry, dark chocolate cordial cherry with a touch of vanilla. That's what I'm getting on the nose, and that does not fucking suck. Yeah, it's really weird. That cherry's like bright, but at the same time almost like a little bit like fermented, like the cherry itself is. And with the smoke going on there, it's really all over the place. Really, not in your intense in a way that's punching you in the face, but the flavors of there are very hashed out, very robust. So, I mean, look at this. I haven't even drank it yet, and it's got crazy lacing. I'm gonna dive right in. Cheers. Well, here's the deal. The steel doesn't suck. From their base beer to what they're producing in their barrel program, they're quickly becoming one of my favorite breweries, and that is from limited fucking distribution. Don't get a ton of their stuff, and everything I've had is just fucking does it for me, man. First things first. Nice mouthfeel to it. You know, it's a little bit south of where I want my stouts to be, but it is a Belgian stout, so it's more fluffy than dense, but it spent time in a barrel, and it spent time with cherries, so absolutely what I would expect it to be. Nice fluffiness to it. Really nice roast there. Like I had that barrel char going on. It's like a combination of like roasted malt and almost like a barrel char combination that's working in harmony. There's a definite cherry influence in the mouth, but it's not as tart as you would think. Like I said, it's more cherry cordial-ish. Like typically when you're dealing with Belgian influenced beers with cherries, it's typically you're getting a tart note out of it. This is more cordial cherry for me. Yeah, that's good. Not a ton of bourbon. If the bourbon that is there is more of a boozy note. Not a super heat that's burning me, but a little bit of booziness there. I feel like that's coming from the bourbon. Touch of vanilla, no coconut. The barrel char is there. Those cherries are super cool in a cordial kind of way, like I said. And that smokiness is there from that char. Really fluffy, nice mouthfeel to it. Like this kind of gritty, like it's like the char in the barrel, if they actually shaved it a little bit, you're getting that like kind of like dirty grittiness out of it, which I think works in this particular beer. Yeah, I dig it. I'm a fan. You know, not to stack it up against another one, but I like the Cavaricci more, but that thing, like I said, an absolute kitty soft on that one. So yeah, rating wise, I can give this a 93. Probably rate it a little bit higher, but that's the number that popped in my head. But my 93 is like most people 98, so there you go. 93 overall, value and availability. Paid $15 for this. $15 for a 500 liter bottle. I don't even know if it's 500 actually. Yeah, it's 500. I thought it was one of those weird south of 500 bottles. You know, I wish it was more around the 10-11% or $10-11 range as opposed to 15. Again, your mileage may vary with pricing, but I'm gonna have to give it a 7, soft 7, hard 8, or flip that script. Just because it's that good of a beer that it's worth it, but I wish it was just a little bit cheaper. And availability, I mean, I can get them only because I have a pretty epic fucking bottle shop close to me now. But other than that, don't see this kind of distilled stuff in this area, so I'm going to give it a 5 in availability. But you can't be found, obviously, because I'm drinking it. And like I said, the whole value and availability thing is a mileage may vary thing. But Yeah, 90, what did I say, 93 overall, and good value and availability depending on where you live. If you like what, will you like this? I don't know. I'm getting a little bit of a Sunday morning stout vibe off of this. You know, you're not getting that coffee hit that you're getting from that, but it seems like the same kind of barrel character is there. That kind of roasty, toasty superchar. And a little bit of smokiness that you get from the Sunday morning stout is definitely apparent in here. So different beer but the same barrel vibe. If you like, what is it? New Holland's Dragon's Milk. But you want a twist on it because I get the same cordial cherry vibe from New Holland's Dragon's Milk, but this is to me a little bit more in left field with with that smokiness, that char, and just the whole vibe of it. It's a little bit more kooky than that beer, but I mean, if you're into that beer but you want something a little bit outside of that atypical barrel aged norm with that cherry and that nice barrel character, this would definitely be up your alley. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't or somewhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below and like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you want to check us out anywhere else on the internet, you can. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Tap. Massive beers in all four of those places. And yeah, another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a beautiful Belgian-inspired barrel-aged with cherries and a whole bunch of shit going on beer. And I'll hopefully see you next time. Cheers.